Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of Warhammer Total War Imperial Campaign on my channel. Today you will see the epic struggle between Emperor Karl Franz and Heinrich Kemmler, the Necromancer. Both armies with 20 units. This should be fun. Let's do it. Wait, actually only has 19 units. Can you just train a hero here, maybe? Let's see. Recruit hero. No characters available, okay. So it's 20 versus 19. But if I can use the same tactic as last time, it could be working out. So the command banners. Leadership +4 for the swordsman. And what's this? Passability Griffin banner. -4 leadership for enemies. I think I will give that to Karl Franz. So he has a nice ability. So this is pretty much my favor in terms of balance of power for some reason, but I think because it's just such an iconic battle, I will not auto-resolve it, but fight it instead. I think most of the why the balance is so much in my favor is because I got quite elite troops here. But then again, he also got some fairly experienced units. I think the biggest part here is that his hero is on very low HP, so I should be able to get rid of him quite easily. So that's the good thing about him fighting through the Templehof armies before mine. So taking a look at the battlefield, I should be able to position my units on that hill before he can charge at me. So once again, fighting downhill would give me a pretty big advantage. And once again, I should use my Reichsguard, Knights for the maximum success in just charging in, slaying some zombies or skeletons, charging out again, and using always the full force of the charge attack, which is very good strategy with cavalry. But we'll still need to see what Heinrich Kemmler has, which spells he has to offer, as he is a necromancer. He can likely raise the dead or something in that direction. I just hope that he doesn't have any damaging or demoralizing spells, which could really become a problem. Okay, so here we are. Let's just put all of our units onto this hill. And start the battle. So we want to put our main battle lines some way this way. And then use a crossbowman to attack him first. Bring the Reichsguard into the forest so they can hide. Actually, I just try to put them into this forest, so they will should be able to flank him from that position. And let's just position Emperor Karl Franz behind the main battle line. So I can use his abilities with that. Well, actually, he retreated to a hill himself, but he has no archers and also no cavalry, which is always very dangerous when Pagan's cavalry is very, very strong. But a part of the Velvets, he has no fast units. So I will just try to lure him into fighting uphill here. Maybe I'd like to put my battle line somewhere here. And we can also use the Fireball spell, our hero can use here to annoy them a little bit. Wow, okay, this is quite effective. Okay, but I don't think they will charge at me. But let's see if we can lure him with our crossbowmen. 12 seconds until we can use the next one. 30 guy. Okay, can buff himself. And activate the sword.
Attack with caution, my lord. That's an order.
Another fireball. Once again, damaging some of his units. Maybe speed it up slightly, because this could take a while now until my crossbowmen arrived in place. Actually, you might want to take position on this hill here. It's a smaller one, but we don't have to make them charge all the way. Something like that. Let's use another fireball here, just to weaken their lines. No movement in their lines just yet. But they are almost in range. Our infantry also getting closer to their target. I think I'll just place the cavalry over here so they can just flank them more easily. Another fireball. Okay, now things are starting to get into motion. So let's slow it down a bit. Oops. So now we move him back. Our main battle line is almost in position. And you would like to retreat our crossbowmen now? So they're getting a little disrupted by the bats there, but they should be able to get into position in time. Okay, he's actually using some spells there. Karl Franz is already in safety, maybe we'll just throw in a fireball there. With our archers on this hill, we should be able to fire over the heads of our own soldiers into their lines. Okay, some our crossbowmen got caught there. But now the main battle lines are clashing. Let's bring our crossbowmen into proper position here. Let's get this little bit of counter charge here. Okay, now he's outflanking me slightly. So let's use the Reichsguard to not let that happen. And also Karl Franz, where is he? Just jump into battle now. So he should help to stabilize that left flank here. Buff himself and then just hit them hard. Okay, they are broken. I might want to put the crossbowmen here in the flank, because they don't seem to be able to hit their units. Those crossbowmen have gathered again, so we'll just fall into their rear. Okay, Karl Franz is doing fine, it seems. Yeah, their units are about to break. My main battle lines is still intact. And in comes the Reichsguard into their rear, so their right flank here should really break quite soon. Okay, this was pretty good. Now we'll just retreat. They're about to break and get into the back of their main army's body. Crossbowmen now supporting from the side as well. But actually wants to move them a bit further. Those are coming from the rear as well. And only our left flank is having some troubles. So we'll use the cavalry to crush those guys as well. Because we don't want our battle line to start fleeing the battle. Now just throw everything into battle. Okay, so if they have the Rice Guard Knights, this flank will crumble, and then we'll just rotate all our units right into the back of the main battle line, and then they should be done. Crossbowmen are firing, which is good. I actually wanted to use some more abilities here. Whoops. Boom, and I think they should be broken. Crumbling. And now just use those guys to fall to the backs of their army. So this should really give them the rest. So parts of our main line here started fleeing, but now they are getting attacked from the rear. So there's no way they can still take this battle back now. Okay, charging in with all my guys there. Maybe use another fireball. Okay, their main hero, so Kepler, is still pretty healthy, but he's tired and okay, he's crumbling. His army is dead and he's wounded as well. So this was a pretty good victory. And let's end this glorious victory against Kepler. So I'm interested what happens now. That their main faction leader is wounded, possibly died. He lost every single man in his army. I only lost 265. I think I didn't lose any complete units. No, they all can regenerate. So my units are getting more and more experienced here, which is nice. So this army really should be enough to get rid of the vampire counts in total, well, as soon as they regenerated a little bit more. And I think this magic ring is really useful with on Karl Franz, the magic ring allowing him to throw some fireballs. I like that one quite a bit. So I might actually have been a little bit careless with my archers there, as I almost lost 2 complete units because they got caught. I should have focused on the bats more because they focused fire on 5 crossbowmen units. Should really get rid of 1 unit of hellbats. And without the Velvets, he wouldn't have had any possibility to slow my units down with accept magic. So that should be something I should think of next time. Pardon captives. Yes, so much treasury would be a good idea. Got an Ogre Blade. Extra movement speed on the campaign map. So actually got enough resources to build a hamlet here. Let's see if we can build something here to reduce the vampiric corruption. Okay, let's just repair the existing buildings. Oops, where's my hero? There he is. And let's also garrison him in Fort Obersteyr. So the public order doesn't fall as fast. When the corruption is problematic here. I'm actually not too sure how to get rid of it. Maybe we'll need an agent. But I think I can't get any heroes here. So I might want to use my capital, Altdorf. Let's see. Recruit hero. Plenty. Barracks, Shrine of Sigmar, Temple of Sigmar. Okay. So I will need the level 3 barracks to recruit an Empire captain. Alright. So I think this should be it for this turn. I might have quite decent income next turn. Actually, let's do vampiric corruption is decreasing. I think vampiric corruption is rising here because there's a banshee here. I would really like to get rid of that one, but yeah. So Franz is now level 11, so we can learn another skill. I don't think we will need to improve the Pegasus further to get Deathclaw. Only need to get to rank 15, but what we can do is... Okay, let's get here. Weapon strength, melee attack, leadership. I think we will go for extra melee attack. And end the turn here. Okay. You may still issue commandments. Okay, so we would like to have, let's see, public order, tax rate, trade rate and growth. I think trade rate and growth. And what else can we do? Otto Southern Hof can get another skill point. Let's give him inspiring presence. Whistleland still has damaged buildings. No, not demolish it. Repair it. And what's left? Reichland has still something to repair, but we don't have enough resources for that. Okay. So we will ignore that for now. However, we'll still need to get rid of the dwarves. But luckily I think they're just too slow. Oops. I think there was a pretty big army over there. We should take a look at that later on. So the dwarves are not... are they? They attack Runeberg? Okay. Oh no, the army of Otto Southernhope is... oh, it's very weak. I don't think we can win this. So this is bad. We lost lots of expensive units here. And killed barely any dwarves. And they actually raised Runeberg again. I can't believe it. Okay, we'll need to do something about those dwarves. Declare war on... okay, everyone declared war on me. Not good. So we're actually fighting 3 wars at once now. Which is bad. There's really no other way to say that. But at least they didn't raise Helmgard. A shame that the Otto got killed here, because he was really getting quite good. Quite high level character, but now I can afford to get a new army. So let's use Alt of get a new lord. Handsome +1 public order. Plus 3 melee attack, but -3 defense. Okay, need a conclave of battle wizards. I think I will go for Griswold the Handsome. Because I don't want my hero to die that quickly. I'll get a bonus now. Minus 15% recruitment cost for land units. Good. Let's see. We can get 2 units of swordsmen. How well defended is Nuln? Not very much. But we can't really get another lord here. Alright. Okay, there's Manfred of Karstein. It's a pretty big army. But no really high tier units, it seems. So my army should really be able to get rid of Manfred here. But I won't attack him because I don't want to let my units stay in the Imperial corruption for too long. Okay. I think we'll go for null next turn. And there's really nothing we could do about that. So, yeah. Let's see, no, they are not, they're just gathering their armies. Okay, they did disappear, it seems. And at military X expect. Let's see what power one is. No, they do nothing. Okay.
The enemy threaten your city here, my lord. The garrison stand ready to defend it, but consider sending extra troops.
So there's a rebellion on the way.
No!
Egbert the Puppet Master, Graveguard, so he gets some more experienced units. Got Crypt Ghouls, Black Knights, Crypt Horrors, and Graveguards. So we should definitely stay in the Hamlet here with those few extra units. Will definitely come in handy. Maybe we can even get some more units here. Let's get some Pistoliers, more versatility, and this is a Border Princess army, but they're not my opponents, so shouldn't be too dangerous. Marineburgers are taking Midland, but I think I'm not at war with either one, so just let them do their thing there. And let's see, some pikemen and a few shielded spearmen should be good. And I think we'll also end this episode here again. So, as always, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.